The conquest of India begins from Calcutta and from Bengal.
Football provided a different space, a cultural space to hit back at the British. And that provided immense political satisfaction, immense emotional satisfaction to the Bengalis.
And everybody agrees that the real major turning point in the history of football comes in the year 1911.
Mohun Bagan, with 10 of the 11 players playing bare feet, beats this British team.
Mohun Bagan actually got tied with this whole spirit of anti-colonial nationalism.
Each player was no more a football player. Each player was like a freedom fighter. They were fighting for the country.
We've beaten them in football. Now we'll get these people out of the country. People came up to them and said, when is that flag, looking at Fort William, which was the bastion of British imperialistic power at that point in time, when is that flag coming down?
The event of partition in 1947, the becoming of India and Pakistan as two states, that the refugee influx into Bengal began.
So Hindus start to move back. And there are a large number of Hindus in East Pakistan. And where do they move? They move to Calcutta.
These people who were elites in their part of the world have no houses overnight, have no money. Suddenly they come into a land which is alien to them. What do? They adopt sport.
So the tension between those who belonged here as such and those who came from the other side of the border got expressed in the soccer fields and also carried back to the localities.
I've never been to Bangladesh, but supporting East Bengal is something reminds me of my native country and all that.
East Bengal Club automatically becomes a kind of focus point, a rallying cry. Oh, this is part of the homeland we left behind.
Socially and politically, this rivalry becomes a symbol of the supporters' struggle in life.
Three cheers for East Bengal.
It is one thing to stand silently in a funeral, another thing to have a collective commemoration. Because then what happens is what is or what was a matter of intense private tragedy gets translated in public terms.
It's like a train wreck waiting to happen and you can't do anything about it.
Until I got the job here, I didn't know anything about Indian football myself. When you actually get here and you come to Calcutta, it's a huge, passionate place for football.
This is the only game that divides the whole city, or maybe 18 million people, into two parts. Half are with East Bengal and half are with the Mohun Bagan, and that's what makes now if you go to any coffee, any restaurant, any shop, the main discussion is about tomorrow's game.
You should come here in Salt Lake Stadium, which will give you the actual culture of Calcutta. Or if you come down to Calcutta, if you don't see this match, you won't be able to know what is Calcutta.
But if you get to exchange some emotions with people of Calcutta, then you find that there's a different vibe to it than any other city in India. Because Bengal is a very emotional people.
Very emotional. Whoever doesn't know what is Kolkata, they'll just have to see an East Bengal Mohun Bagan match. They'll know what is Kolkata.
But it's all about passion. It's the same story here. It's about passion, and what drives sport at the end of the day, it's passion.